What's up, everybody? It's Avery Heaney TV here. Today we are at Six Flags Grit. Wait, hold up, folks. This ain't Six Flags Great Adventure.
Yeah, what? I don't remember there being a beach here.
Do you remember, Mikey? This is not Six Flags Great Adventure.
I do.
It's like that.
I'm never gonna forget that full-ride marathon I did in less than an hour.
Alright, what's up, YouTube? It's Avery Heaney TV here. Today we are on our way to Six Flags Great Adventure in Jackson, New Jersey. So we got my friend Jay. How you doing?
How you doing?
Doing pretty good. He's actually our driver today for once.
Yes, sir.
And we got Mike. How you doing?
I'm good.
So, what are you excited for today for a great adventure?
Toro and Ka as always.
Nice. So right now we're about to approach West 195 right now. So let's try to get on this lane. I know it's kind of confusing every once in a while,
Did
but
not even notice. God, jeez, who designs the roads in Jersey? God damn.
beats me. But that's New Jersey for you folks.
Good thing he wasn't recording.
Wow, we finally made it to Great Adventure. I'm excited, and I love the new logo too. All right, guys, we are at Six Flags Great Adventure now, so we're about to enter security, and let's go have some fun. It's been nearly a year since the last time I was at this place, and Toro reopened again, so I'm really looking forward for that. All right, we just entered the park not too long ago, and we're heading to Kingda Ka first. But the thing about Kingda Ka is that sometimes it can break down unexpectedly due to common intimate issues, but we'll see if it's open or not. We did see it running in the parking lot, so it's probably a good sign. Alright guys, we just got off Kingda Ka, and I gotta tell you, this roller coaster is very underrated in my books. Man, I did one ride in the third row, that was solid. A little rough, but not terrible. I mean, I still enjoy it, but the front row though, that is definitely a front row seat ride for sure. That was so violent, like the air was so intense that I even grayed out like at the launch. That was, wow, probably one of the best rides I've ever had in Kingda Ka. How was that ride, Mikey? You were with me on that one.
Never gets old. Front is the way to go on this. Ours just missed rolling back. It literally crawled over. I grayed out at the top on the launch. This thing never gets old even with shit restraints.
And how was your ride, Jay?
It was awesome. It was awesome. The two rides we had, they were great. The front was really smooth. The wind was really my face. Like, it was really just like pounding me.
Oh,
honestly, more
absolutely.
than before too, but it was awesome.
That ride is so good, never gets old to me. Now, right now, we are approaching some Misty fans, and I gotta say that's pretty cool. And the next attraction we're gonna head to is the one and only El Toro, the bull. All right, guys, we're about to do El Toro now, and thank God it reopened, because 2 years in a row it had major incidents. One where it derailed in 2021, and 2022, one of the structural damages like happened, and like one of the woods like flew off or something, and I think a couple of people were like injured. They had to go to the hospital, but thank God it's open again, and I hear it's running better than ever as well. Alright, before I talk my ride experience about El Toro, just now we lucked out. It either just got stuck or someone got caught with a phone. We just did 4 rides on El Toro, and I gotta tell you, wow. That ride is ridiculously good for the amount of ejectors you get on that Intamin. I will say it's actually faster than I remember from last year in 2022. It is a bit on the rough side, but that's actually meant for wooden coasters. Wooden coasters just happens to be meant to be roughness. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, Mikey, how was El Toro?
Ridiculous. I only rode, so far today, I only rode in non-wheel seats, but it's so much smoother than last year. It's running, I think, like you said, faster than last year. Ejector modes are still great. I still don't think this is i305 good just because of how intense i305 is.
Oh yeah, I think i305 is still better than this, but man.
This is still really damn good. It's my number 4.
We just got off El Toro, and I gotta tell you, oh my god, that ride never gets old. The amount of ejector moments you get on this Intamin never gets old. And it was even faster than I remember from last year too. And we just discovered El Toro being stuck, but I think it's because someone got caught with a phone, which is no surprise at this park because everybody just tends to break this rule all the time. And now every Six Flags park don't have ride-on photos anymore, so that gives them even more of an advantage. But still, my advice, never bring them on a roller coaster because it's a safety hazard and you can get slammed in the face by them. All right, we're about to do the world's first B&M roller coaster, Medusa. It was rethemed to Bizarro in 2009 for many years, until 2021 when it got rethemed. So, right now you can see as the theming, it shows Medusa's new logo, and it also shows Exel Canyon. Boy, that is a very loud B&M roar too, folks. That is crazy. So, when I went on Dominator back at King's Dominion, I found it to be overrated, so I wonder how this is going to compare actually. So, and what Dominator really needs is this thing, a 0G roll. That's what's really missing about Dominator, also known as Batman's Night Flight when it was Six Flags in Ohio. Then it was at Jago Lake as Dominator until it got moved to King's Dominion. This has always been there ever since built from scratch, so that's really cool that it's still historic to this day. And it was never scrapped either. Correction, it was actually 2022 when Medusa was rethemed. The last year Bizarro was there, it was 2021. Alright guys, just got Medusa, and I gotta say Medusa this time compared to last year was actually a lot better. Definitely a lot smoother because we were actually in the front row, and unfortunately actually all the effects were not working, including the mist or the fire, but that's alright though. We experiencing the classic Medusa today. I'm not complaining about that. Honestly, based on my ride experience, I think this is actually better than Dominator by a hair because due to intensity and also it was definitely smoother than I remember. Dominator, on the other hand, I mean, the vertical loop always shines, but I just feel like Dominator is more on the rougher side. But that was still good, though. How about you, Mike?
I'd say compared to last, this is my first time on this year, I'd say it doesn't feel as intense as it did last year, at least for me, but it definitely feels a lot smoother. I don't know if I like this more than Dominator or not, just because Dominator is a lot more intense than this, but it's so much more rough, like you said.
That's what I was going to say, because after the mid-course...
They're kind of equal for me. Like, one exceeds one category, one exceeds in the other.
After the mid-course, I do got to say, though, like, what happened was it actually felt a little slower than normal after the mid-course. I don't know if they purposely did that or something like that, but I've noticed that for sure. How was your ride?
It was good, but what you were bringing up earlier with the mid-course, the mid-course hit pretty hard, which made the second half of the ride a lot slower.
Oh yeah, that's for
sure. It was a really smooth ride.
Still very good though.
It's definitely
better than previous years.
Like towards the front, it's
definitely better than previous years for sure. Now we're gonna check out the line for Runaway Mine Train. We're about to do that next. Unfortunately, Log Flume will be closed until summer of 2024 for a new refurbishment, but at least we have a Runaway Mine Train, though. That's a pretty solid arrow in my eyes. And for the looks of it on Runaway Mine Train, it is a walk-on from the looks of the station. So we're about to be next. And this train actually has some art, so we're going to get the more decorated train. This is the original train. So let's go see how Runaway Mine Train is today.
Visual scan. Scan complete, all clear. Y'all enjoy riding Runaway Mine Train. Choo choo, bye.
Alright, after lunch, we decide to enter the Hall of Justice for Justice League Battle for Metropolis.
You've been warned. Listen, Luther. These recruits aren't going to be frightened by your delusional power play. They're here to help the Justice League defeat you.
Oh wow, it's a walk-on. Holy crap.
Then get ready for the fight for life.
Alright, we're about to do Batman the Ride now. The second B&M inverted coaster clone, which was built in 1993, and it just recently got a paint job last year in the 2022 season, where they made it pretty much the same color scheme, but just I think the supports were actually more of a purplish, but the other track though was yellow, but a lot brighter. But now they like made it darker, which I think is a better look, to be honest. That is actually really good. And I love how they have the old station to this day, where you go through like a drain pipe too, so that's what's really cool about it. Here, I'll show you for example what the drain pipe looks like. Broad Avenue Storm Drain Access. This is what the theming is. I think it's themed to like one of the recent Batman movies from like 1991 or something, or 92, I don't know. I'm not a DC expert here, but... Jay, do you know what movie this is themed to for Batman?
You mean the first one?
Yeah.
I think 1989.
1989.
That's when the first Batman came out with Michael Keaton in it.
Oh wow, that's
Now,
cool.
this coaster came out in 1993, but also the sequel to the Keaton movies came out in 1992, so it's probably
Cool.
one of those movies.
It is a pretty cool line queue, I'm not gonna lie, for B&M.
Yeah, although you don't want to be stuck in this line too, right here. This place right here is a convention on there.
Oh, I know. Alright guys, we just got off Batman the Ride, and I gotta tell you, I think it's a very solid B&M, but unfortunately, Mikey and Jay, they actually weren't really a fan of Batman this time. It was like really rough for them, but me though, I disagree. I thought it was solid, and boy, those positive G's were nuts. Crazy. Alright, so we're about to do Nitro now, and Nitro actually, new for this year, actually has brand new trains, and it's like all blue. And they actually repainted the like exit actually, which is pretty cool. So we're actually going to go through the single rider, because apparently with single rider it's probably going to be much of a shorter wait than what we actually originally saw. The original wait looks to be, I'd say, about a good 40 minutes, so I decided maybe this was not worth it. So let's do single rider. Alright, we're about to do Nitro now, and they got the new train, so the clamshells are black and all the rest is like a light blue. So we also just got off Jersey Devil not too long ago, and how's the ride this time for you guys?
It was fine. It was on special. I was in row 9, supposed to very back, but it was fine. Definitely a last place run seat for me, but then again, it always has been, so what's new there?
Gotcha. Now this is what Nitro looking like right now, and a bit slow, I think. I don't know. We'll see.
It's been slow as shit.
And how was your ride on Jersey Devil?
Great ride, pretty smooth, good tempo ride.
Nice.
Well, not 10.
Oh yeah, I'm filming.
Wow, word.
Going on YouTube. Yes, I do.
Coaster destination. Follow me.
Coaster destination. All right, I'll follow you for sure. Coaster destination. Bye.
Toro train. Hand up.
Alright, we're about to do Dark Knight Coaster, and it looks like the pre-show is actually working a little bit, but you actually don't really see the pre-show very much, unfortunately, anymore. Ever since COVID happened, they just changed it up in 2021, so... Anyways, we got off Nitro, and I gotta say, Nitro this time was better than last year. I definitely got some better floater, and this time in the Helix section, damn, this time it was more positive G's than I remember. So anyway, how was your ride, Mike?
It was much better than it's been all year. I'd still say a last place hyper for me below Apollo. Even below Super Force Magnum, I think. But better than it's been all year. Back in April and May was really ranked like ass. But this time was a lot better, but I still say on the weekend of being at hypers.
How about you, Jay?
actually a good ride. Now, I've been telling these two guys for a long time that Nitro's not a bad ride. They got a few bad rides and they rank everything above Nitro. They finally got back on it and now they actually see that Nitro is actually quite decent.
I mean, it is decent. I never said it was a bad coaster, but there's definitely better rides out there. I can definitely think of better coasters than that, though.
You should have rated the kid that said the SBF Visa was better. I'm on
Yes, they can.
All right, we're about to do Cyborg Cyberspin now. We just got off Dark Knight Coaster, and I gotta say, Dark Knight Coaster this time was pretty solid. I like the positive G's on it, actually, for a wild mouse, for a mock ride. That's actually pretty good. So, Cyborg last year I thought was actually pretty good, but previous years I wasn't so thrilled with Cyborg. But this time, better than I remember. It was probably because I lost so much weight or something. Alright guys, I'm going to end it right here for today. Unfortunately, I had to end off Great Adventure early for my vlog because we were just in a rush afterwards, because we had to like rush with El Toro and Kingda Ka at times because we had our phones in our locker. I just never really had the time to like film afterwards. But other than that though, I had a great time with Great Adventure, and hopefully I'll come back sometime in the future. So thanks for watching. Please comment and subscribe below, and as always, peace out.